Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The baseball world is buzzing with whispers that could shake the very foundation of Major League Baseball. Rumors have been swirling for weeks, but now, sources suggest that the Los Angeles Dodgers have made a bold move, reportedly reaching an agreement with the Houston Astros for the acquisition of Carlos Javier Correa Oppenheimer Jr., the renowned Puerto Rican shortstop and third baseman. Known for his remarkable ability to control the infield and his keen eye at the plate, Correa has been a central figure in Houston, and this potential trade has fans across the country speculating about what it could mean for both franchises. The Dodgers, already a powerhouse in the National League, would be adding not just talent, but a strategic mind capable of transforming their infield dynamics. Conversations with insiders hint at an intense negotiation process, one that reportedly involved multiple front offices, several layers of draft picks, and even young prospects whose names could soon become headline news. While no official statements have been fully disclosed, the mere possibility of this transaction has set social media platforms ablaze, with speculation running rampant about who might be included in the exchange and how Correa's presence could elevate the Dodgers' chances in the playoffs. The chatter isn't just about stats. It's about timing, chemistry, and the ripple effects on team morale, factors that make this potential move a story to watch closely. Industry analysts are dissecting the rumor with almost surgical precision, breaking down every aspect of what this acquisition could signify. Some suggest that Correa's versatility, having excelled both at shortstop and third base, makes him a perfect fit for the Dodgers' current roster, where flexibility is key. The Astros, meanwhile, are reportedly considering the trade as part of a longer-term rebuild strategy, perhaps valuing draft capital and younger talent over immediate veteran presence. Rumors indicate that Houston is carefully evaluating the balance between retaining their star player and leveraging his value for a broader team vision, a move that could define the organization's trajectory for the next several seasons. Baseball insiders are already comparing this possible trade to other monumental deals in recent history, drawing parallels in strategy, financial considerations, and the psychological impact on both locker rooms. Fans are hypothesizing about lineups, batting orders, and defensive alignments, with some speculating that Correa could seamlessly integrate into the Dodgers' high-powered offense while providing critical leadership. The rumor mill is thriving, fueled by subtle hints from team executives, cryptic social media posts, and an undercurrent of expectation that seems almost palpable in the baseball community. Every statistic, from on-base percentage to defensive runs saved, is being scrutinized, fueling debates that could dominate sports talk shows for weeks. If the Dodgers manage to secure Correa, the implications could be massive, both on and off the field. Beyond his proven skills, Correa is a player whose presence brings attention, ticket sales, and marketing opportunities that few others can match. Reports suggest that discussions around this trade are about more than just performance metrics. They involve branding, media coverage, and the potential to energize a fanbase hungry for championship success. Sources hint at private meetings where executives pondered every angle, from clubhouse culture to fan engagement, trying to predict how the arrival of a high-profile player might shift dynamics. Some insiders speculate that Correa's experience with the Minnesota Twins and subsequent years in Houston have equipped him with a level of professionalism and adaptability that makes him particularly attractive to a team like the Dodgers. Even rumors of his contract structure and potential incentives have become talking points, with analysts debating how financial flexibility could play a role in finalizing the deal. Social media reactions are flooding in from both Dodgers and Astros fans, creating a whirlwind of speculation, excitement, and, in some corners, skepticism about whether the trade will ultimately materialize. The narrative is shifting constantly, and every rumor seems to add new layers to an already complex story, leaving the baseball community in suspense. Inside sources hint that one of the most intriguing aspects of this potential trade is how it could alter strategic approaches for both teams. The Dodgers might be envisioning lineups that maximize Correa's power-hitting potential, while the Astros could be exploring ways to replenish their farm system or strengthen pitching depth. Rumors suggest that conversations have been intense and confidential, with executives reportedly negotiating in back rooms and making subtle gestures toward compromise, trying to balance talent, salary, and long-term team vision. Observers are speculating that if this trade happens, it might not just be about baseball skills, but about leadership, adaptability, and the ability to thrive under pressure in high-stakes postseason scenarios. Industry analysts are comparing potential outcomes, debating whether the Dodgers could now have the perfect infield rotation and whether Houston could use the assets received to launch a new era of competitive strategy. Social media speculation ranges from mock lineups to fantasy projections, creating an atmosphere where rumor and possibility blend seamlessly. Fans are already crafting narratives about how Korea might interact with other star players, which matchups would become most exciting, and how this trade could set a precedent for future blockbuster deals. Even minor details, such as potential jersey numbers or clubhouse roles, have become points of playful debate, adding layers of engagement to what might be one of the most talked about rumors in recent baseball history. While the official confirmation is still pending, whispers indicate that discussions have reached an advanced stage, with both teams reportedly ironing out details that could finalize the deal soon. Speculation is focused not just on the immediate impact, but on the ripple effects through the season and beyond, with analysts considering scenarios in which Korea's leadership could mentor younger players, enhance team cohesion, and even influence managerial decisions during critical games. Some insiders suggest that Houston's willingness to negotiate may reflect a nuanced approach to long-term competitiveness, weighing the benefits of retaining a veteran star against the strategic advantage of acquiring multiple assets in return. Dodgers fans, on the other hand, are reportedly imagining a roster fortified with one of the league's premier shortstops, anticipating a season where defensive excellence and clutch hitting could tip the scales in their favor. Conversations around this rumor have permeated media outlets, podcasts, and forums, fueling debates about team strategy, player fit, and the potential cultural impact within each organization. Sources hint that the players themselves are aware of the speculation, adding an extra layer of tension and intrigue to the situation. Every update, no matter how small, is dissected and magnified, turning what could be a single trade into a multifaceted narrative capturing the attention of the entire baseball world. Analysts are also examining historical context, comparing this rumored trade to past blockbuster moves and evaluating patterns in how teams handle star players and high-profile negotiations. Some suggest that the Dodgers are aiming to make a statement, signaling their intent to dominate both the National League and postseason play, while Houston may be positioning themselves for a longer-term strategic evolution. Rumors indicate that this is not just about Korea as an individual, but about how his acquisition could recalibrate team chemistry, affect pitching rotations, and even influence game day strategies. Fan reactions are intense, ranging from ecstatic anticipation to cautious skepticism, with debates about value, performance, and the potential return on investment dominating conversations. Even the timing of the rumor itself has been dissected, with insiders noting that market dynamics, contract details, and competitive positioning all play crucial roles in how and when such news might become official. Ultimately, the speculation surrounding Carlos Correa's potential move to the Dodgers has evolved into a layered, high-stakes narrative, combining elements of performance analytics, strategic maneuvering, and cultural impact in a way that few rumors ever achieve, keeping fans, analysts, and commentators alike on edge. Sources close to the situation are hinting that the Dodgers' interest in Carlos Correa is more than just an athletic calculation. It's a statement of intent. Rumors suggest that internal discussions within Los Angeles have focused on how Correa could alter the clubhouse dynamic, bringing a level of professionalism and intensity that might elevate every player around him. Some insiders speculate that Dodgers management sees him not merely as a replacement for current shortstop rotations, but as a keystone for a larger strategic vision, potentially influencing batting orders, defensive alignments, and even minor league call-ups. Meanwhile, Houston executives are reportedly weighing the psychological impact on the team's younger stars, pondering whether trading Korea could create opportunities for rising talent or disrupt the balance that has been carefully cultivated over years. Analysts are already dissecting hypothetical scenarios in which Korea's presence shifts playoff matchups, arguing over whether his leadership could influence clutch situations and change the way pitchers approach high-pressure innings. Fan forums are overflowing with speculative lineups, fantasy projections, and debates over whether the Dodgers' pursuit of Korea signals a new era of aggressive acquisitions. Even subtle details, like potential clubhouse interactions, mentoring roles, and travel dynamics, have become fodder for discussion, showing that this rumor is being examined through every possible lens, from statistics to psychology to culture. The intrigue surrounding this potential blockbuster deal is intensifying daily, with every whispered update fueling a growing narrative that captivates the baseball world. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Some insiders are suggesting that Korea's versatility might be the linchpin in this rumored trade, a factor that could make the Dodgers' infield nearly impenetrable. Analysts point to his ability to excel both at shortstop and third base, highlighting how his athleticism, quick reflexes, and situational awareness could transform defensive strategies in high-stakes games. Rumors indicate that management discussions have included potential batting order adjustments, situational pitching matchups, and even expanded use of analytics to leverage Korea's strengths. Meanwhile, Houston's consideration of draft picks and young prospects as potential trade pieces has sparked speculation about a longer-term rebuild strategy that could reshape the team's identity. Fans and pundits alike are debating which minor league prospects could be involved, how contracts might be structured, and whether this trade could spark a domino effect of future blockbuster deals. Social media channels are flooded with projections, from potential Gold Glove-winning defensive setups to home run predictions that could define entire series. Even subtle rumors about Korea's influence on team culture and locker room chemistry are being dissected, with analysts arguing over how his personality and leadership style might integrate with the Dodgers' current roster. The speculation is multifaceted, combining performance analysis, team psychology, and strategic maneuvering in a way that keeps both fan bases riveted as the story continues to evolve with every passing day. The financial dimensions of this potential trade are reportedly another hot topic among insiders, who suggest that the Dodgers and Astros are carefully weighing contract obligations, salary flexibility, and future incentives. While no official figures have leaked, speculation indicates that creative structuring could make the deal viable for both teams, allowing Los Angeles to acquire a marquee player without compromising other roster priorities, while Houston could receive financial flexibility to pursue young talent or strategic acquisitions. Analysts are theorizing that this rumored deal might include deferred payments, performance bonuses, or even clauses tied to playoff performance, all intended to maximize value for each side. Fans are poring over every hypothetical scenario, debating not only the on-field implications, but also the economic ramifications for ticket sales, sponsorships, and media rights. Social media is teeming with comparisons to past high-profile trades, with some arguing that the financial maneuvering alone could set a precedent for future blockbuster deals across the league. Even minor speculations about luxury tax implications, contract buyouts, and potential renegotiations are being dissected with meticulous attention, reflecting the deep engagement of analysts and fans alike. This layer of financial intrigue adds further intensity to the rumor, showing that the potential Carlos Correa trade is being evaluated not only as a baseball decision, but as a high-stakes business strategy with far-reaching consequences. Strategists within both organizations are reportedly considering how Correa's addition or potential departure might influence long-term team trajectories. Insiders suggest that the Dodgers are envisioning scenarios where his veteran experience guides younger infielders, while Houston might be positioning to rebuild around emerging talent or capitalize on draft opportunities. Analysts are speculating on how this trade could shift competitive balances across divisions, potentially creating ripple effects that influence playoff seedings, matchups, and even managerial decisions. Some whispers indicate that executives are meticulously modeling performance outcomes, factoring in batting averages, on-base percentages, defensive metrics, and clutch performance under pressure. Meanwhile, fans are debating how such changes might affect daily game strategies, with discussions about potential pinch-hitting roles, defensive rotations, and situational lineups dominating online forums. Even casual observers are becoming immersed in hypotheticals, projecting scenarios in which Korea's influence could redefine team identity, boost morale, or create unexpected synergies. The narrative surrounding this rumor is complex, layered, and dynamic, encompassing not only individual performance, but also organizational philosophy, competitive positioning, and long-term vision. With each insider tip, cryptic statement, or social media tease, the anticipation builds, suggesting that the baseball community is on the brink of witnessing a development that could reverberate far beyond a single transaction. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.